9:28. If you'd like to ask a question on Ask the Expert, it's a simple process, friends. 613-789-6559, extension 2803 is the phone number. Ottawa.morning@ctv.ca is the email. Facebook is a question. Just ask a question. Brenda Hollingsworth is here from Auger Hollingsworth. We're talking about personal injury. Car accident, pedestrian accident. Pedestrian accident?
A pedestrian accident involving a motor vehicle.
Right.
Yep, people sue all the time for those.
There's also, I saw some video of a guy who almost got hit by a sign falling from a building. That is a personal injury case, isn't it?
An occupier liability.
Motorcycle accident, truck accident, slip and fall, a dog attack or dog bite.
Yeah, we get lots of those actually. Surprising number.
And a victim of a defective product. What do you mean by that?
Well, you hear a lot of times about defective drugs, for example, or a heart valve that doesn't work, that kind of thing.
That's a big deal.
Those are a big deal. Sometimes those turn into class actions. But there's also times where products around the house don't work and they hurt you.
Yeah.
And so if they
so you have a claim.
If there's negligence.
Yeah. The first question to ask is get in touch with someone like you and ask the question, do I have a claim, correct?
That's right. And so we would look at two things. We'd look at who is at fault and then what is your damage and figure out if it's worth something pursuing. Sometimes it's not worth having a lawyer to do it, but we can tell you how to do it yourself if it's a smaller claim. It's a bigger claim, if it works out, we can represent the person.
Are there a lot of claims that are handled by the individuals without the use of a lawyer?
Oh yeah, anything that's relatively minor, you don't need a lawyer as long as you have some basic advice, or we've written a book to help people.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And this booklet anybody can get, right?
Yeah, that's right. You can order it free off our website. It's an Injured Victim's Guide to Fair Compensation.
I have that.
Do you? Well, if you did you read it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and I have it on hand, right?
That's right.
Because if something happens, you know what to do.
Exactly. And so a lot of people can get this kind of information and handle smaller cases on their own, then they don't pay legal fees.
Yeah. There's another book too that we can see on your website.
Yeah, Crash Course. This one is specifically addressing concerns women have after a car accident.
Right.
And this one's available electronically. So if you order it online, you'll get an ebook right away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nicely done. That provides you with a lot of information. So first of all, determine through a phone call or what have you, some sort of consultation, if in fact you have a claim for your injury. Right.
Yep.
What happens then?
Okay, so if you have a case and you engage a lawyer, the first thing the lawyer's going to do is look for all your information. We're going to get all your medical records, physio records, chiro records, your employment records to show any loss of income. So there's a long fact-finding period of time. Meanwhile, you are trying to get better, rehabilitating, trying to reach your maximum medical recovery. Once you've reached that point and we have all your information, we see if we can settle the case directly with the insurance company. A lot of people are surprised to hear that they don't necessarily have to go to court once they've hired a lawyer. A lot of times we're able to negotiate.
They're settled out of court.
Yeah, and even before starting the lawsuit.
Yeah.
So that surprises a lot of people. If we can't, then we do start the lawsuit, and you have, generally speaking, there are exceptions, generally speaking, you have 2 years from the date of the accident to start the lawsuit process.
2 years?
Yeah, to file the paper in court.
So there is an expiry date?
There absolutely is an expiry date.
People should know that.
Yeah, for children it's longer, but if you are an adult, generally speaking, it's 2 years.
Okay, so I get injured, something happens to my leg, damage my knee, and as a result of an accident.
Yes.
I can still proceed with my recovery.
Yes.
Correct? But I only have 2 years to file a claim?
That's right, and if you miss the deadline, it's hard to overcome that.
Right.
Yeah.
But the best advice is as soon as you become injured as a result of someone's negligence or supposed negligence, is to get in touch with a lawyer, someone in the know, to find out what you should do.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, consultations are free for almost every personal injury lawyer, certainly at our office.
Right.
Why wouldn't you? Right? Why wouldn't you spend half an hour talking to an expert?
Seems to make sense to me. We're going to take a break, but we have one more segment for you to ask your questions. It's simple to do, friends. 613-789-6559, extension 2803. Ottawa.morning@ctv.ca is the email address. Facebook questions welcome as well. If you'd like to get in touch with Brenda and the fine people at Auger Hollingsworth, all you have to do is email them or call them or go on the website. All that information right in front of you. The best thing to do, though, is ask questions about your situation. and go from there. A break, and we'll be back with our final segment of Ask the Expert with Auger Hollingsworth right after this.